Now look, let's get to the WNBA, where Chicago Sky rookie forward Angel Reese was ejected from the game last night.
You won't believe what's been going on in the WNBA lately. Angel Reese, after getting absolutely blasted by basketball analysts, has completely gone off the deep end. On the other side, Caitlin Clark is shaking up the league, leaving opponents behind and flipping the whole season upside down. From intense rivalries to chaotic on-court moments, these two rising stars are bringing more drama than ever before. So what's got Angel so fired up? And how has Caitlin managed to become the player everyone loves to hate, yet still dominates every game? Buckle up, because we're jumping straight into this explosive feud where the competition is brutal, the trash talk is louder than ever, and the stakes keep rising. Angel Reese recently hit full meltdown mode after being shredded by basketball experts, while Caitlin Clark has practically sent the entire WNBA into chaos. Ever since Caitlin stepped onto a professional court, it's like she sparked a league-wide frenzy. Just her presence seems to make players panic. They see her and suddenly it's, oh no, Caitlin's here, time to lose control. Some opponents are so desperate to shut her down that they're throwing everything at her: race, class, skill, whatever angle they can find. If they could, they'd probably blame her for the Wi-Fi going out too. What used to be fierce competition has now turned into pure chaos, with everyone scrambling to rattle her. Meanwhile, Caitlin is calmly knocking down threes like, what's the problem? The whole situation feels like a mashup of high-pressure basketball and reality TV drama, with Caitlin Clark right in the middle. Cool, unbothered, and unshaken. She's absolutely transformed the WNBA, but who knew her real superpower would be driving everyone else crazy? Here's the truth. Players don't just dislike her. They can't handle the tidal wave of attention she's getting as a rookie, attention many of them have chased for years with far less payoff. And at the front of that frustrated group, Angel Reese. She's always been quick with the trash talk, but after the way analysts tore into her recently, she might finally think twice.
Angel, your actions are starting to speak so loud, we can't hear what you're telling us.
Hip checking her, I would have ejected her from the game. It's not a basketball play.
And she might even think twice, maybe 3 times, before running her mouth again. Both Caitlin and Angel are rookies, both are gifted. So why is Angel so jealous of Caitlin? The answer is simple: the spotlight. The gap between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese is like comparing a master chef to someone still figuring out how to turn on the stove. They're both in the kitchen, sure, but only one is cooking up a show. Caitlin Clark's numbers aren't just impressive, they're staggering. She's averaging 17.1 points, 8.2 assists, and 4.9 rebounds per game. She isn't just playing basketball, she's redefining it. A true triple threat who can change the entire energy of a game the moment she steps onto the floor. Angel Reese is definitely talented too. Her 13.5 points and 11.9 rebounds per game prove she's no lightweight. But when you put her stats next to Caitlin's, the difference becomes painfully obvious. Angel's good. Caitlin is operating in another universe. And let's be real, Angel did not take that well. Not even a little. Feeling like she'd been pushed into Caitlin's shadow, she let her emotions run wild. Jealousy didn't just knock on the door, it unpacked its bags and made itself comfortable. Soon, Angel started acting in ways that made people ask, what's going on with her? Her behavior had as much to do with healthy competition as a fish has to do with riding a bicycle. Just like Dan Patrick pointed out, the moment that really blew up, depending on who you ask, iconic or completely unnecessary, was when Angel, clearly fed up, turned into a full-on WWE character. She hit Caitlin with the famous "you can't see me" gesture, the one John Cena made legendary. It was basically her way of saying, yeah, you're good, but right now, you're invisible to me. If you missed it, trust me, once you see it, you won't forget it. Sure, it might have felt bold in the moment, but honestly, it came off more like a desperate bid for attention. That game became unforgettable not because of the basketball, but because of the circus that followed. Angel's taunt was like a neon sign flashing. I can't beat you. So here's a distraction. And the basketball world didn't stay silent. Legends, analysts, fans, everyone had something to say. They didn't just call it a cheap shot. They saw it as proof that Angel cared more about tearing down a better player than elevating her own skills. Even Holly Rowe weighed in, sharing her own take on the drama.
Angel Reese holding up a ring finger to Caitlin Clark. But it feels like that's going to be more than just a footnote here, Holly.
And as always, the internet did what the internet does best. It exploded. Memes, hashtags, hot takes, you name it. All centered on that one moment. But let's just say the kind of trending Angel Reese got wasn't exactly the kind she wanted. Instead of fans cheering her on, the online world used the moment to highlight just how far behind she'd fallen compared to Caitlin. What was supposed to be a show of confidence ended up looking more like a symbol of Angel's frustration versus Caitlin's stone-cold calm. While Angel was out there trying to play mind games, Caitlin didn't even blink. She was too busy dominating the floor to bother with theatrics. You almost have to feel bad for Reese. While she was busy plotting psychological warfare, Caitlin was busy building a highlight reel. Caitlin's reaction was the perfect example of quiet, unshakable confidence. She didn't clap back. She didn't trash talk. She didn't need to. Her game spoke louder than anything she could have said. Every time Caitlin steps onto the court, she delivers, breaking records, outplaying expectations, and producing moments that leave fans stunned. But the game on August 30th, 2024, that one was different. That one was special. And honestly, it's my personal favorite. If you didn't watch that game, you truly missed a historic moment. Caitlin Clark dropped 31 points and handed out 12 assists against the Chicago Sky. That wasn't just another matchup. It was a loud, undeniable reminder of her talent and dominance. She became the first player in WNBA history to put up those numbers in a regular season game. And the wild part? She made it look effortless, like it was just another normal night at work. That performance won't be forgotten anytime soon. If you didn't see it live, you missed a moment that will be replayed for years. And honestly, the Rookie of the Year race ended right then and there. Caitlin's performance sealed the deal. Her scoring was elite, her playmaking was unmatched, and her overall impact on the court left every other rookie, including Angel Reese, miles behind. Even when Angel tried to argue that stats don't show everything, the numbers were simply too overwhelming to brush aside. And Stephen A. wasn't wrong. Caitlin is averaging 17.1 points and 8.2 assists per game. For a rookie, those numbers are phenomenal. Angel Reese is playing well too. 13.5 points and 11.9 rebounds is nothing to sneeze at, but when you put their stats side by side, the gap becomes pretty clear. What do you think about the heated rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark? Is Angel's frustration justified, or is Caitlin simply on a completely different level? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more WNBA updates and sports news. Stay tuned. There's a lot more excitement coming soon.